Biotechnica, welcome back again to another video. So today in this video, I'll be talking about the best country to study abroad for all the Indian students. Suppose if you are a viewer who's watching out this video, suppose if you are looking for some bachelor's degree or master's degree or PhD abroad, then look completely about this video. I'll be talking in detail of all the universities and all the countries, what are the countries you can go in for, and best universities according to the QS ranking I'll be talking about. So we know that studying abroad is also going to be challenging. We know that nowadays most of the countries started taking Indian candidates, but we know that if we study abroad, it's definitely going to be a greater way of upskilling and also going to be an academic excellence that adds up to your resume. But however, if we think about this one, this selection of any university or choosing a foreign degree is not an easy task. So you need to do a lot of analysis or research to find out which courses that you can opt for, or which university you can go for, or which country you can actually prefer. So in this video, I'll be talking everything in detail. Suppose if you want to study in US, look around all the universities, then go to their website and check around which courses you can literally apply to, and then you can apply to. So let's get started to the video. So the first thing, best country to study abroad for all the Indian students. So I'll be talking about the United States of America, and then the United Kingdom, Germany, Canada, the Netherlands, Spain, and Australia. So first, let's talk about the United States of America. So we know that United States of America, most of the time, if you see, almost the top 10 to 20 universities will be in the US, which means United States of America is definitely going to be a greater choice, whether you go in for your master's or your bachelor's or for your PhD. So this is according to the QS ranking, you can see. So you definitely, all of you know, MIT is going to be the #1 university in the entire world. So MIT University you can go for whether it's bachelor's or master's. The second one is Stanford University. And the third, of course, all of you know, it's going to be Harvard University. Caltech University is ranked #6. I'm listing out the university in the US. So you can, if you're looking for some specific courses, you can go to all the website of each of these university and check in for the courses, and then you can check for the requirements and you can start applying for this. The next is University of Chicago. This is actually a rank 10 one. And University of Pennsylvania, rank 13, and Yale University, rank 14. Columbia University, Princeton University, Cornell University, University of Michigan, and of course Johns Hopkins University. So if you are one among them, I would suggest take a screenshot or take it over. This is very important. You can apply to any of these universities. These are according to the world ranking, QS ranking from 1 to 25. So most probably you can see almost 20 universities are present in the United States of America. Though United States of America is going to have a lot of things, whenever you choose any university or any countries, you always have to look in for certain criteria. Like you have to look in for what courses you want to apply to. Not all the university will have the specific courses. The first important criteria. And the second important criteria, you have to look about the living expenses cost. How much is the living expenses going to be? And the third, language and culture, of course, going to be, and what's going to be the economic importance. After pursuing your master's, where you're going to land up, whether in a job overseas or in India. So look around all these 4 criteria and then look for it. Suppose if you find a cost is literally expensive, there are an alternative. Suppose if we talk about United States of America, the living expenses is kind of more when we compare it with the other countries. So you can literally go in for some other options if you're feeling any one of the criteria is not matching according to your desires. These are some universities in United States of America. The next one is definitely going to be United Kingdom. Yes. So let's talk about the United Kingdom. These are some of the universities in United Kingdom. We know that United Kingdom is definitely going to be a greater choice because United Kingdom has a lot of scholarship. So whether it's going to be a Gates Cambridge scholarship or Commonwealth scholarship, United Kingdom always provides you a lot of scholarship where you can apply. But most of the English speaking countries also ask for some English language test. So like TOEFLs or IELTS, they used to ask in for. So if you're applying for your bachelor's, whether it is 3 years or whether it's going to be PG, which is going to be for 2 years, or whether it's PhD. Look around all this university. These are the top ranking universities in the United Kingdom. You can see University of Oxford. Everybody know it's going to be ranked number 2. Of course, University of Cambridge. Cambridge University is the one which actually accepts Gates Cambridge scholarship also. Of course, ICL, which is Imperial College London, definitely 7th, and PhD at University of Cambridge, Imperial College, and University of Oxford, definitely there are a lot of scholarship. And University College London, UCL, is also going to be a great one. Next one is going to be University of Edinburgh, so which is the rank 16, and Manchester University 27. So you can literally go for this. KCL, which is King's College London, it is also going to be 35. And suppose if anybody wants to pursue politics or economics, then you can go for the London School of Economics and Political Science. The next is University of Warwick and Bristol. Most probably people would try for the first 6 University of Oxford to King's College London. You can prefer if you are belonging to any of the medicine or life science field or biotechnology, then you can opt for these colleges. So whenever you want to study in United Kingdom, look in for the 4 criteria that I was telling you, and then go to each of their website and check in for the requirement, and then start applying for the scholarship along with the application process. Yes. So now we know about the United Kingdom, which is definitely going to provide lot of scholarship. What about Germany, if I have to talk about? Yes, we know that now Germany is actually recruiting a lot of Indian students. You can find a lot of Indian students studying in Germany. But one important thing that I would highlight on the point about Germany is that if you talk about United Kingdom or USA, the cost of living expense is definitely going to be higher. But Germany is affordable, I can say, or we can say it's less expensive when we compare it with US or UK. Suppose if you are someone who's thinking about the living expenses, then I would suggest Germany is a good option, because if you check in for Germany universities, most probably the public universities do not charge any fees also if you're going to get any kind of scholarship. Even if you look for some private universities, they're going to charge a very nominal fees when you compare it with the US or United Kingdom. Suppose if you're looking for that, then you can go for these universities. Here also you can see University of Munich, Technical TUM, and then Heidelberg Universities, Maximilian Universities, and Berlin University. There are 2 Berlin University, KIT, and Berlin University, the Technic University, and then Aachen University, and then you can see the Eberhard Karls University, Tübingens. So these are some of the universities. Suppose if you want to go in for any of the courses, whether it's bachelor's or master's, then definitely go for it. One important thing that I would like to add on to this point is Germany usually focus a lot on the research. Suppose if you are interested in your bachelor's or master's and then getting along into any kind of research, then definitely Germany is going to be a great option. After comparing with the US, if you're thinking about your living expenses, then Germany is definitely going to be another option. Even Germany started providing a lot of scholarship, and so you can literally go in for Germany also. So if you want, you can just take a screenshot of this university and then start looking for this one. The next important thing, of course, it's going to be Canada. Yes. So Canada, we already know. Most of the Indian students, if you see, they started migrating to Canada. So you know that Canada is a bilingual country where they speak even English and French also. These are some of the university that we can say, because Canada usually provides a lot of opportunity for Indian students even after their masters or PhD to work over there. So you can check in for university. Suppose if you're looking for very specifically in Canada, then you can go in for these universities. So you already know about the University of Toronto, McGill University, British Columbia University, Montreal University, Alberta, McMaster, University of Waterloo, Western, and then Ottawa University and Calgary University. So most probably the first 5 which is listed here is the most preferred university, I can say. The rest of the university, of course, it has its own heritage, I can say. So if you're looking for Canada University, then you can check for it. More specifically, go to their website and check in for their criteria, eligibility criteria, along with the courses that you're applying to. Suppose if you're applying to MS in genetic engineering, look for the colleges which provide scholarship along with MS in genetic engineering. Then you can apply for this. But these universities are really good enough to pursue your bachelor's or master's or your PhD. Okay, what's the next one? I'm going to talk about Australia. Yes. So as I was talking before, that usually university usually asks for like TOEFL's, IELTS. When it comes to Australia, Australia used to ask for Pearson test. So if you have your Pearson test, then you can literally go for this Australia and you can start studying over there. This is also based on the QS ranking, where you are actually seeing. Already we know about the Australian National University. Yes, it's 27. And University of Melbourne and Sydney, very well famous university. And University of New South Wales, it's almost going to be a very, very nice university. The first 6 to 7 university, everybody knows about this university, which is very good for PhD also, for masters also, and even for bachelors, very specifically for masters and PhD. The first 6 university till Queensland, you can see, are the best university. Monarch University is very good, and University of Western Australia is there, Adelaide is there, and University of Technology Sydney is there, and Wollongong is also there. So these are some of the university in Australia. So Australia is a place where you can find even the cost of living is kind of lesser when we compare it with the US. And Australia also has its own heritage, and they also provide a lot of scholarship these days. So if you're someone who wanted to study in Australia, then you can look for these universities. Okay, now let's talk about Spain. Yes, so when we hear of Spain, we know it's going to be the second largest language that's spoken in the entire world. So Spain, these are some of the universities that you can actually see. So Spain also has its own heritage. Like if you're going for Spain, you can go in for the first 3 to 4 university which is listed here. So it starts from 168. And then it ends till 351. Here it is listed. So you can go for University of Barcelona, or you can go for University of Madrid. And then you can go for Barcelona Autonoma University, and then you can go for Navarra University, IE University, UPC, and UC3M. All this university, you can just check in what's the eligibility criteria, whether it's bachelor's or master's or for PhD. Okay, the next important thing is the Netherlands. Yes. The Netherlands is also going to be one of the important country that you can actually apply to. What's the most speciality of this Netherlands? One important speciality of Netherlands I would add up is, so if you want to start up any kind of business, or if you want to start any kind of career, then definitely these countries usually, without a work permit, you can actually work in Netherlands. That's one of the advantage of studying in Netherlands and getting a position over there. So ultimately, you know about the University of Amsterdam and Delft University of Technology, Leiden University, and there are many more university, and definitely Amsterdam University, Vrije University, everything is there. So if you wanted to study in the Netherlands, then you can definitely go for this one. So whenever you choose any of the universities or any of the countries, if you're looking, the first 4 criteria has to be taken into consideration: your living expenses, what course you're applying for, which country you really want to do a complete analysis. So we at Biotechnica has provided you the important universities that ranks first from the most important university that you can actually apply for, whether it's bachelor's or master's or for PhD. So look around all these things and analyze yourself, research on this self, and then check in for the eligibility criteria and start applying. So I believe that all of you gets the college of your interest, whether it's bachelor's or master's or PhD. If you have any more questions about these things, you can put your questions in the comment section and we are ready to answer all your questions. So I believe this video is helpful for all of you who are watching. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm going to meet you back again with yet another wonderful video.